Introducing Teacher's AIDE. Teacher's AIDE, the multimedia training system for schools. The following is a brief demonstration of the Teacher's AIDE multimedia training system. It is a simple hardware-based supervisory system for schools' computer labs. The Teacher's AIDE, which stands for Advanced Instructional Delivery for Education, has a few powerful but very easy to use functions. For starters, the ability to broadcast the teacher PC audio and video to the student groups. Similar, but just as powerful, is the ability to darken the student group monitors. The Teacher's AIDE system also comes with a software tool to illustrate Windows applications. And last but not least, we will demonstrate the AV Assistant for Teacher's AIDE, which allows us to connect up to 4 different AV devices into our computer lab. Let's start with the darken function. The ability to darken student screens is a powerful and convenient tool. Here we see a typical computer lab. Student computers are in rows, and each computer is doing a different thing. Here at the teacher's computer, we see the Upgrade Teacher Console, a small box with 10 buttons that are simple to press with one finger. When the teacher presses the darken button, instantly all the student screens are turned off. I press hit break. The students come back. Now the darken function doesn't have to be the entire lab. I could select specific rows that I want to work with and darken them. And then on demand, bring in other rows, drop certain rows out. As you see, you can hop around and control different groups of the classroom. For now, I'll hit break and resume control back at the student stations. The next function of the Teacher's AIDE system is the ability to broadcast the teacher PC audio and video out to the students. The Teacher's AIDE system supports full motion video and stereo sound. It is a hardware-based system that is compatible with all current and future software applications. If it will run on your computer, it will run with Teacher's AIDE. Pressing one button, broadcast, instantly sends the teacher's computer out to the students. Again, I could select to only send it to some students and not to others. But for our purposes, we're going to keep the whole lab involved for the rest of the demonstration. For example, let's say I wanted to teach students better ways to use Microsoft Excel. This is where the Teacher's AIDE Illustrator comes in. The Teacher's AIDE Illustrator is a Windows-compatible application. We like to think of it as like a smart whiteboard, only much better. For starters, everyone in the room has a front row seat. You don't have to deal with any vision problems of not being able to see a large screen on the other side of the room. Also, lighting isn't an issue. You don't have to darken the room to be able to see the broadcast. Another advantage of the Teacher's AIDE system over a smart whiteboard is the ability to not have distractions. If the students have something on their screen they'd rather be doing, it's hard to get their attention to focus on what the teacher wants them to learn. The Teacher's AIDE overcomes that by putting it on their desktop. Now, here we see the reveal function of the Teacher's AIDE Windows Illustrator. I'm able to slowly unveil parts of the screen and hide them up. You're able to decide which direction it goes in, up, down, left, or right. One of my favorite tools is the spotlight. You can make the spotlight any size you want, and is there any doubt in your mind what part of the screen the teacher wants the students to be focusing on? Besides the round spotlight you see here, you can also have different shapes, rectangles, octagons, whatever you want to make work with the system. This is the zoom function. For example, I'm going to zoom in on the toolbar. While those icons are hard to see for some people, when we zoom in, everyone can see exactly what the teacher's talking about. This is the countdown timer. You decide how many minutes you want it to be set for, start it, and now everyone knows how long it is till the quiz is done or till the break's over or whatever your timing for the class. We're not going to sit through the whole 3 minutes. The next group of tools in the Teacher's Aid Illustrator are what I like to think of as rubber stamps. Here I have some arrows. I grab the red arrow that points to the left, and I'm able to use it sort of like a rubber stamp and click those arrows wherever I'd like. Next, I'm going to grab some green arrows. The arrows can point in any direction you want, are available in any color you like. Similar to the pointers are the icons. These are sort of like rubber stamps also, but they're shapes that illustrate something. We're going to put stars all over the screen here. And you're able to, again, control the size, so I can make it really big, have a big sunshine there. I'm just writing on top of it. So the same way I'm writing on top of Microsoft Excel here, I could be working with an AutoCAD program, a word processor, any software that works on your computer, you can illustrate with the Windows Illustrator. When your screen is a little too messy, click one button and wipe the slate clean, and we're back to just the Windows application. Besides the rubber stamps, one of my favorite tools, the highlighters. Here I'm using my yellow highlighter to highlight a part of the Windows toolbar. Or maybe I want to highlight certain fields on the screen that's where I want the students to be entering their data. Highlighters are, again, available in a rainbow of colors. We have a different color highlighter there. As you see, the highlighters are transparent, allowing the students to see through and illustrate the applications. Similar to the highlighters are the markers. These tools are not transparent. When you write on the screen with the pencils, no one can see through it. And once again, we've gotten a little messy here, so we better wipe our screen clean. As you see, the student screens instantly respond. There's no delays. The mouse flows smoothly. When I kick off a program, they're able to see it right away start. In the same way, we can use our video AV assistant for Teacher's Aid to show the students a videotape. Press the button on the remote control. I'm going to bring up our VCR here. We'll hit play. And now everyone is seeing and hearing the video.
It's got the little green. We'll roll right in or out.
Just press the mute button. For our purposes today, we're going to keep the sound off for the rest of the demonstration. But at any time, the video and audio are synchronized and running to everyone. Besides the VCR, I could be watching a DVD player. This is all accomplished through the AV Assistant for Teacher's Aid. The AV Assistant is a video scaler for connecting up to 4 different audio-video devices to the computer lab. These can be VCRs or DVD players like we've seen here. You can hook up a video camera, document cameras, even a video microscope. There's hundreds of possibilities of things you can plug into your computer lab using the AV Assistant for Teacher's Aid. You'll note that the audio and video are delivered in real time to the student desktops. They can see and hear it all. And if you're interested, you can connect a second VGA monitor to the AV Assistant to preview the video functions before sending them out to the classroom. We're going to cancel the video for now and talk about the components that make up the upgrade system.